Hello there, morons! It's Victor, King of the Morons, and your host for Japanese for Morons. This is a JNEWS. A JNEWS is a video in which I will introduce some Japanese news, usually pretty fresh, maybe a day or two old, and then I will teach you some Japanese from that and help you improve your Japanese. I think it's a great way to learn, and let's get to it. Today's lesson is pretty serendipitous. Is that correct English? I believe it is. I was on Twitter the other day, and someone had uploaded a GIF of the Spider-Man that you see below me commenting on a 100-meter record-breaking Japanese person named Kiryuu. And at the about the same time, I was at my in-laws, and this newspaper was sitting on the tatami floor, and it said Kiryuu byou hachi. So let me can you see this over here? Oh, to my right, let's look at the headlines only, okay? Look at the headlines first. I have a vocabulary list that you can follow around as always. Links are in the description, so please check that. I guess I should upload this, well, no, you can see this. You can see the photograph here, so I don't need to upload this, but yeah, let's go through the notes. They're in the description. Check those, download those, copy them, and let's get to it. Okay, Kiryuu is the name of the athlete. And here you can see 9, some kanji, 9-8, and that's pronounced Kyuu hachi. Now you might think that should be 98, as we would say, well no, 9.98. Yeah, in English too, we would say 9.98, and in Japanese, Kyuu hachi. We wouldn't say Kouji hachi, just Kyuu hachi. So 9.98 seconds. And below it, you see, it says Nihon Higan. Remember, we read vertically up to down in newspapers. Pretty much across the board. I don't think there are any newspapers where you read left to right, but we do in books. It also depends on the format. Anyway, magazines or so. Okay, so books. Well, anyway, it depends on the format. Okay, but newspapers, generally up to down. Nihon Higan, a cherished wish from Japan. Nihon or Nippon is of course Japan, and Higan is a cherished wish. If you look it up, there's also a Buddhist meaning to it, but basically something that has been desired for a long time. And below it in big letters, we're doing just the big letters here. The headlines: Jubyo no kabe yaburu. Jubyo 10 seconds. No apostrophe s. The possessive particle, kabe, wall, yaburu. So, break the wall. We have broken the wall. The 10-second wall has been smashed or ripped up or broken. Anyway, that's the headline. And that came to me at about the same time I was checking Twitter and saw the Spider-Man on the left. Now, before we get to that, let's review that one more time. Let's review the headline one more time. Here we go again. From the newspaper, Kiryuu, name of athlete. And remember, this is in the description. Kyuu hachi. Kyuu hachi. 9 seconds. 9.98 seconds. Nihon Higan. And again, this is kind of a strange word. You don't see it much, but the Japanese earnest wish or cherished wish. This has been Japan's wish for a long time, apparently. I did not know that. I would think cheaper tuna would be better, or I don't know, shorter skirts. Anyway, let's get to it. Jubyo no kabe yaburu. 10-second jubyo no apostrophe s. Kabe, wall. Yaburu, broken. There's the breakdown again. Oh, we should give you the yaburu, okay? To break, to tear. There we go. Okay, so that is the headline that you just saw right there. So we're okay with that. We did a newspaper headline. That's a tough one. And let's get to the actual video below me, which is a lot of fun. But we're going to go to the beginning because there's a lot of other words here that you'll probably notice, and I'll go with you. I'll go along with you. Let's get to the first one. So the first one is pretty boring. Sugoi ne, which is probably the most common thing Japanese people say. Everything's sugoi ne. Sugoi ne. Sugoi. Everything's sugoi here. I swear to God, it's a country sugoi. Sugoi and oishii. And kawaii and kawaii. It's got 10 adjectives and you got the whole language mastered. Let's go on.
すごいね。とうとう日本人も10秒の壁を破ったなっていう感じで。
Let's look at this. This is pretty useful. Toto. You can check it later. Toto is last, finally. I don't think I made a vocabulary for this. I'll add this for you. We'll do this together. To, which is, whoops, there is kanji, but you don't need it. To, at last. And that's a word you will see on like one of the, the Japanese language proficiency test type things. At last, to. Nihonjin mo, Japanese people too. 10秒 10 second の壁 wall を破ったなって感じで So って感じで like I got the feeling that at last we have broken the 10 second wall. 破った would be the past tense of 破る past tense there. Let's listen to that again. Here we go.
とうとう日本人も10秒の壁を破ったなっていう感じで、さっきも一緒にいるやつとやったなーってやってたんですよ。よかったなーと思います。はい。
At the end of any conversation and interview, they'll often say "hi," which means that's pretty much all I have to say. Now he said just a few seconds ago, I was with my friend and we were talking about this, and he said "yatta na," which means yeah, we did it, all right, yatta. And now you probably saw that from the TV show Heroes if you ever watched that show. Listen to it one more time. Saki hodo. Did I write that? Let me see. 一緒にいる人と一緒に just together, to be together. 一緒にいる人. The person I was with said, やったなってよかったなって感じと思います。よかったな I can't read because of this junks in the way. よかったなと思います。Let me see if I can.
一緒にいるやつとやったなってやってたんですよ。よかったなと思います。はい。
So he says よかったなと思います。So I think it's great. Right now, we got the hero of today's video, Spider-Man, the Black Spider-Man. I think that's a Black Spider-Man. I don't know if anyone knows the specifics of Spider-Man. Let me know. Let's go through his vocabulary before we listen to it, because it's a lot. I got to be honest with you. First time I heard it, I was like, "What?" Because I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know who they were talking about at all. And they have a couple words that are that I have learned before, but I have not heard in conversation often. So surprised to see them. Okay, let's go to it. Hi, mimashita. So the reporter asked him, did you see the news? And here we are. I have the hiragana and the romaji, so you can read along with me. Hi, mimashita. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I see. Yes, well, actually, yes, I saw. That's wrong. Yes, I saw it. Saki hodo YouTube で9秒98. Just a moment ago on YouTube. Saki hodo is just a moment ago. On YouTube, YouTube で. So on YouTube would be YouTube で. De is on 9秒98, 9.98 seconds. Yatto, at last, which is very similar to toto, which we learned just a few seconds ago. Yatto nuri kaeru. Now nuri kaeru means to repaint. So he's being a little, metaphorical with his Japanese term, which is nice, a little poetic. Yatto nuri kaerareta. Finally, it has been repainted. To know wa. And what I mean by that, to know wa. So what I'm saying, to know is like, in other words, so yatto nuri kaerareta to know wa. In other words, it's finally been painted. In other words, now this is a tough one. This is a tough part here. Zasetsu sezu ni doryoku shite kita akashi kana to omoimasu. So let's go back little by little. Okay, so this one is, if you look it up, it means zasetsu. Zasetsu, it means to fail or to feel disheartened or to lose hope. Sezu ni is an ending to a verb that says without doing the previous verb. So without ever feeling disheartened, zasetsu sezu ni. Without ever feeling disheartened, ni indicates it's an adverb. Doryoku. Doryoku alone means to make an effort, to exert yourself. Doryoku shite kita. Shitekita means I have done it up to this point. So basically I doryokud, or I exerted myself. Akashi is the noun that indicates proof. So proof of something. It's a bit formal. You'll hear it at weddings, for example. Akashi kanato. I guess it's like kana. I guess kanato. To indicates what is being thought, and omoimasu means think. So basically saying, I think that maybe it's proof that he really exerted himself without ever losing hope. Yes, pretty tough sentence. Okay. And there's some notes there for you. Then he says, ato, and he makes a very interesting point. Ato, gyaku ni, on the other hand, ato, and in addition to that, or afterward, actually ato means after. Ato gyaku ni, in the opposite direction. So I guess in this case I would say on the other hand. Gyaku actually means in another direction. So on the other hand, Itou Kouji, who is the record holder up to now, he has held the record for the last 19 years. Itou Kouji, or Kouji Itou, Senshu. Adding Senshu to a name indicates he is the athlete. It's a little bit like saying san. So instead of saying Itou Kouji san, they would say Itou Kouji Senshu, or Bikta Sensei. Anyway, Itou Kouji Senshu ga, of course you would never call yourself, actually I don't know if you would call yourself, I imagine you wouldn't call yourself Senshu if you're a Senshu, if you're an athlete. Just like you wouldn't call yourself San or Sensei if you're a Sensei. I guess in English you would say it's Mr. It's Mr. Victor to you, right? Or it's Mr. Johnson to you. Anyway, Itou Kouji Senshu ga is a subject marker. 19 nen, 19 years, mae ni, mae is before, mae ni. So ni indicates a moment in time. So 19 years ago, 10秒 flatto, 10 seconds flat. O indicates what the verb will act on. O points to the previous word, indicates that the previous word is the object of the following verb. Remember, it's opposite from English. O dashiteru. So dashiteru, 10秒 flat o dashiteru means he put out, or he spit out, or he ran out a 10-second flat time. To omoun desu keredo, I'm not sure if he's not sure of his information, but to omou means I think. To omoun desu keredo, adding desu keredo and desu keredo, en desu keredo means is just but. But I think. Okay, that's all. その記録, that record, I guess we don't need a capital S there. その記録がいかに偉大かってのがわかりました. This is all one sentence. It wouldn't fit on one line, excuse me. That その記録 record が subject marker いかに even more, extra, very, 偉大, greatness. I hate that word, remarkable in this case. か Isn't it? Te no, wait a minute. Idai te no, okay, te indicates what's being thought, what's being understood. In this case, remember you go backward. So wakarimashita is I understood, and ga is the subject marker, that, how remarkable that record was. Because it basically is saying the previous record holder held that record for 19 years. So now we understand how great a record it was. So in English, on the other hand, Kouji Itou, the athlete, put out a 10-second flat time 19 years ago, and we can see how remarkable that record was. Or we can understand, but it would be strange to see understand. Anyway, that's the lesson. Now let's listen to the video.
陸上の桐生選手が、
はい、見ました。
見ました。
はい。先ほど YouTube で9秒98。もうやっとこう。塗り替えられたっていうのはもう挫折せずに努力してきた証かなというふうに思います。あと逆に伊藤浩二選手が多分19年前に10秒フラット出してると思うんですけども、その記録がいかに偉大かっていうのが分かりましたね。はい。
Let's look at that one more time and let's pay attention to the little girl walking by too, because she's a cutie. She looks up.
陸上の桐生選手が、
はい、見ました。
見ました。
はい。先ほど YouTube で9秒98。もうやっとこう。塗り替えられたっていうのはもう挫折せずに努力してきた証かなというふうに思います。あと逆に伊藤浩二選手が多分19年前に10秒フラット出してると思うんですけども、その記録がいかに偉大かっていうのが分かりましたね。はい。
That's your lesson for today. Pretty good one, pretty fun one. Tough vocabulary in here, but there's some easy vocabulary as well. If you're a beginning student, things you want to remember, of course, is hi, mimashita. Also remember when you're listening to videos, listening to interviews, they will often say hi at the end of the interview to indicate that they're done. If you are ever interviewed, that's the way to end the interview. Say hi. And that basically means I got nothing else to say, okay? Yatto finally, and toto, finally. Two finally words. Those will appear on tests if you're a test taker. And the hard one today for, I would say, advanced students is zasetsu. Zasetsu. And zasetsu sezuni is without losing hope. Pretty good one. Okay, that's your lesson. As always, thank you always for watching these videos. They're a lot of fun to make. They're educational for me as well, because I gotta, make sure I know what I'm talking about when I spit it out to you on video. And I think they're really useful. So I hope you watch them. I hope you appreciate them. And if you do, please leave me a comment. Please leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up. Share the video on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. And if you're inclined to, please check the links for other ways to support me, like Patreon or just a one-time donation. Thanks for watching again, and more videos coming soon.